And we're live. Um, Welcome everyone again to the event. Welcome to those who are watching us today. Thank you so much for joining. And we have a bunch of beautiful cats with their fosters at our event today, and we're looking forward to introducing all of them. And hopefully these beautiful kitties are gonna find their forever home based on our events. So thank you, everyone. And we're gonna start. And our first kitties that are gonna be presented is Vivian and Igraine with Jen. Are you with us?
I am. Hi. I've got Vivi here and Igraine here. These beautiful little girls are blind. They had a really bad infection when they were just tiny kittens, and both of their eyes ruptured. And they had to be cleaned out and removed and then sewn up. But these girls don't know that they're any different from any other cat. And I'm going to show you some of the amazing things that they can do. So we are going to see if we can get them to leave the room and come down the stairs with us. Come on, girlies. Come on. So they know how to use their ramp. So you're going to use the ramp to get down off the bed. At some point, they will learn how to jump off the bed on their own. Come on, let's go. We're going to go downstairs. Come on, Iggy. So they're very, very smart. They know how to use the stairs. She's actually going faster than I can walk backwards. I'm going to turn around and walk normally. Come on. Come on. And this is actually my own blind cat, Bop. So blind cats live really awesome lives and can do all the things that normal cats can do. Come here, Iggy. So this is Iggy's favorite little place to play. She comes downstairs and she'll play on the couch, her little kitten couch. She's got lots of toys and plays with them just as well as any other cat. Gets up and down off of the couch, loves to play. Here comes Vivi. Come on, Vivi. Come on, pretty girl. Vivian, they're so cute. They're so capable. They're so smart and really, really affectionate. So Vivian is a total love bug and she just wants to snuggle with people. Igraine is also very affectionate, but she is more of an independent gal. She'd be really great as an only cat or as a cat with another just sort of like easygoing kitty. Of course, the two girls can go together. They love each other, but they're not bonded. They can go alone or together. Hi, Vivi. Hi, sweet girl. So yeah, I mean, they have full run of the house. They get up and down off the stairs, up and down off the bed. They climb up and down cat trees. Look at Igraine. So yeah, we've got our blind foster Bop is modeling for Igraine that she can go anywhere and do anything. We like to say in our house, no eyes, no problem. They really are just as capable as any other cat. And actually, I find them really, I love blind cats. Obviously, we have a thing for them. And these brown ones don't have any vision right now either. I love blind cats because they sort of make me appreciate everything a little bit more, like watching them explore the world and like have a wonderful time and a wonderful life despite not being able to see. They don't know any different. They don't know that that they're not the way other cats are. And they just own their world just as well as anybody else. So I can follow them back upstairs, but I don't want to take up too much time unless you have specific questions.
Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for fostering them. That's incredible. And what type of home would you say they would be best to thrive at?
So Vivian is really, really good with other cats, and she would love a playmate. And Igraine is really, really fantastic and adaptable. She, again, like I said, could do great as an only cat or as a buddy for another nice calm cat, or of course with her sister Vivi. I would recommend sort of hi Vivi, a little bit of a quieter home. So, not too much commotion, like lots of kids or young kids or dogs or something. And just because they can get a little startled sometimes. And it can take them by surprise if things are constantly changing, or there's like a lot of things left on the floor or something like that. So calmer homes, but really, like, you know, they do great in a multi-level house here. We've got a lot of other cats to hang out with. They do really well. So they're very adaptable. They could do with a lot of different types of environments.
Okay, do they have any food preferences that they like?
No, they're pretty good at eating anything. They're very treat motivated. They love to play. Yeah, they're not very particular. They just really like friends and exploring. And of course, the litter box is suddenly very popular. So,
I can see that. They're gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for fostering them, Jen. And I believe that they deserve a lovely home. They really do. They, you know, they've been saved. City dogs and city kitties, you know, they do a wonderful job at saving lives, and our fosters are absolutely incredible for giving them temporary homes until they find permanent ones. So thank you for highlighting these gorgeous cats. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting them, we do have links for each of them. So if you're interested in adopting beautiful Vivian, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Vivian. That's ADOPTVIVIANNE. And for those of you who may be interested in adopting Igraine, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Igraine. That's ADOPTIGRAINE. Jen, thank you so much for being here. And we are going to move on to Clyde and Holly. Are you with us?
We are with you. Hello.
Hello, welcome.
There's a Clyde. So this is Sweet Clyde. He is a little more than a year old. He's a busy teenage boy. And he is so sweet. He loves his toys. He loves a snuggle when he chooses snuggle time. He loves churros. Boy, he loves churros. He loves all the food, and he loves other kitty cats. In fact, we think he should probably go to a house with another kitty cat because he's very, very busy, and other cats help keep him sort of not busy with all your stuff and keep him busy with another kitty to play with.
Oh my gosh. And he's adorable. And you just explained what kind of home he would be best at. Can you tell us a little bit about his routine, like his day?
Sure. So Clyde he's a smart cat. He's a really smart cat. He loves figuring stuff out. We have gotten puzzles for him. He started clicker training. He loves to play. So he spends most of the morning playing and then has a big nap in the middle of the morning, in the middle of the day, and then has more playing time and then another evening nap. And he is very committed to his food. So at meal times, he will take it very seriously and assumes the position on top of the food boxes to make sure you know he's ready. and he just loves to play. He's such a sweet guy. He also will about once a day climb up on my desk and shove his head up under my chin because he's decided it's time for a snuggle.
Oh my gosh.
And he does the same with my husband too. We think he's pretty good with older kids, and he likes people once he gets to know them a little bit. But little kids are probably not for Clyde. I think there's a little too much activity, a little too much randomness for him. But he's a sweet boy, and he's so handsome, and he's so soft, and he's just a good boy.
Oh my gosh. Clyde, you're absolutely beautiful.
He's a gorgeous guy. He really is.
Yes, and you're working with the camera today very well. So, thank you for that.
So I'm gonna leave you with Scott for a second. I'm gonna go get Holly.
All right. Wow.
Okay.
Beautiful kitties today.
So I get Clyde duty for a second here. So we need to remind you too that there's actually 2 Clydes listed right now.
Okay.
So go by the picture. He's the little tabby.
Okay. And I mean, we have a link for Clyde. This specific Clyde, for those of you who may be interested in adopting him, and that would be bit.ly/adoptable Clyde. That's ADOPTABLECLYDE. And that link will bring you straight to this beautiful cat right here.
There he is, Mr. Clyde. Okay, so you're going to see a hallway next, and we're going to come down and see little Miss Holly, okay?
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Oh, and these are some of the regular residents too. So.
I see.
Yeah.
Look like they're sharing nicely.
Oh, they're actually really all good together. So
Holly.
here's little Miss Holly.
Welcome, Holly.
So Holly is about 7 months old. She just got here a couple of weeks ago, and she already has an application, but we thought you should meet her anyway because you just never know. She is getting confident. She's met all the other kitties, and she's very curious about them. Hi, baby. She likes a snuggle. And she's so soft. You can probably see from looking at her how soft she is. She's a tiny bit more of a picky eater than Clyde, who will eat anything. But she likes her kitten food, and she likes the dry food pretty well. She loves ball toys, the sort of chase you around, the ones that you chase around the circle. Come here, baby. And she likes the other cats pretty well. I think she'd do okay as an only kitty, but she likes other cats that are sort of calm too, because she's a really calm girl.
I can see that. She's absolutely beautiful. And I am so glad she has an application. But again, you never know.
You never know.
Yes, she's absolutely beautiful. And I'm confident she's going to find a beautiful home. For those of you who are interested in Holly, the link to go to would be bit.ly/adopt Holly. That's ADOPTHOLLIE. And thank you so much, Jennifer, for fostering them and for giving them a temporary home while these beautiful kitties find their permanent places, where they're going to find their beautiful permanent homes. Thank you so much for that. And thank you for participating in our event today.
Thank you.
Thank you. And next, we are going to move on to Chili and Lee. Are you with us? Lee, are you with us? I could see. Lee.
Yeah, we're here. Sorry. She was blocking me from getting to the computer.
Welcome.
So this is Chili, and Chili is, as you can see, she's got some really neat calico markings.
Yeah.
She is a total love bug. She doesn't do very well with other animals, unfortunately. So I haven't been able to have her around the resident dog or the 2 resident cats. But, that being said, her loveliness makes up for the fact that, she does need to be a single when she goes. She does have an app, and you can see her little face. She's so sweet.
Cool.
She's gorgeous and very, very sweet, loves to be held, loves to be just loved on. You can pick her up and cuddle her. She will melt right into hugs and kisses, and she's just and if you get her going, she'll actually start drooling for you. She drools like a sieve.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. What type of home would she thrive in?
So I really think that Chili needs to go to a home without other animals. She's a bit aggressive with my cats, the residents here, and she does tend to show a little bit of aggression towards other cats. So she would definitely, be better as a single cat. But that being said, she has not met a human that she doesn't like. I've had a toddler around her. She did fine with her. I have teenage boys at home. She does fine with them. And she sleeps with my husband every night on the bed with him. She actually does let him get some sleep, which is nice. And she'll just curl up and love on him all night long if he lets her. So she is kind of playful. She does have some toys she likes. Oh, you want to show him your belly? And she's a big fan of belly scritches too.
Oh
Oh,
my God. How long have you had Chili?
so Chili has been here, oh goodness, for probably about 2 months now. Is that
Okay.
how long you've been here? Yeah, I've had her for a while. And like I said, she's great. She loves to play. She's fine with being by herself if you don't work from home. She has not displayed any behaviors that I would think of as problematic. She doesn't scratch anything she's not supposed to. She kind of does her own thing, and as long as you're petting her and loving on her, and she loves her butt scritches too. As you
Okay.
can, yeah, she's got her booty popped for you.
I can see that. And what was her adjustment period like? Like, how long did it take her to adjust to your household?
Well, I'll tell you that she came in and she was absolutely fine with, the other humans. I've been working on trying to get her out here and there with the animals that live here, and she just has shown no desire to be around other animals. She wants to be around the humans that are taking care of her, and loves to be held, like I said, like a baby. You could literally just hold her all day like this, and she would be fine with it.
Oh my gosh, she's a gorgeous kitty. Does she have any food preferences that she likes? Wet food, dry?
Well, she's not a small girl. She's probably put on, like a pound since she's been here. And she eats dry. I have given her wet here and there, but she absolutely goes bonkers over churros. You open a churro for her and she is there.
Oh my God. Well, now we know how to get her attention. So, but thank you so much. She's absolutely gorgeous. And I truly hope that our event will help find her a forever home that she so beautifully deserves. Lee, thank you for fostering her and for helping CDCK, save another life. And hopefully our events help as well. And for those of you who are watching us today, if you are interested in adopting Chili, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Chili. That's ADOPTCHILLI. Thank you so much for bringing her along and for participating in our event today.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Regina.
Thank you. And next we have Bailey and Jordan. Are you with us?
Yes. Hi.
Hi.
This is Jordan. And I'm just going to scan over, and that is what I am told is his brother Bailey. Apparently it is their grooming time. It is their normal sort of nap time. But these guys, they're not bonded, but they do love each other. So they could go individually or together. They are very adventurous. And let me see if I can, there you go. Hi, sweet boy. They're very sweet. They like their belly rubs. They'll actually roll over on their belly when they want you to pet them there. They really like to play, although they're not playing right now. They play together. They try to play with my, I guess, incumbent cats, but that's a work in progress. But I will say that it doesn't really matter to them in terms of whether or not they'll take anything. If one of my cats sort of gives them the, I don't want to play with you, they walk away and sort of do their own thing. They love, let's see if I can get them to notice the laser. They love the laser. Jordy.
So playful, so cute.
They are absolutely into their grooming right now. We're about to watch football. We're going to watch football today. So they're settled in, I suppose. Let's see. Jordy, when he came to me at his prior foster, he had a little bit of thinning fur on his tail. And so they put him on a chicken only diet, or a chicken free diet, excuse me. And so both of the boys are on that diet. Bailey. And they're fine with that. There we go. Now we've got some movement. They love the laser. It's a good way to tire them out. Jordy also has a herniated umbilical cord.
Okay,
And so he's got just a little bump on his belly. It doesn't bother him. He doesn't do it. It doesn't appear to hurt him or bother him at all, but it is something to know that he does have. Yeah, I mean, in terms of, I think they'd be fine individually. I think they would be fine as only cats. They like other cats. So they'd be great in a home with another cat as well. It did not, when they came to my house, they adjusted very quickly. I mean, and I am gone all day. So I leave for work in the morning and I come home, I don't know, 10 to 12 hours later, and they're perfectly fine. They're really very great cats. In terms of children, they were actually around about a 7, a 9, and 11-year-old last weekend, and we're very good with them, very sweet and gentle with them. So I think that they would be fine in a home with, I guess, middle-aged to older children. Yeah, they're really sweet. They follow you around in the house. They'll sit right next to you. They're not really they don't sit in your lap. They just want to be around you. Jordy is okay being picked up, but not for long periods of time. So yeah, these guys are very sweet.
they're gorgeous.
Yeah.
Like they were playing so much, they're self-sufficient.
Yeah. Yes, they are definitely self-sufficient. They'll play with you, but they'll also find something and play with it. They are a little bit, I mean, they're 1-year-old boys. So as you might expect, they're a little bit mischievous. And they're very smart.
They're gorgeous and they work with the camera so well today.
Yeah. Little hands.
Yes.
So,
My goodness,
yeah.
they're going to make perfect companions to those of you who are looking for a beautiful cat in their home. Thank you. And if you're watching us and you're interested in adopting one of these gorgeous cats, you would go to, for Bailey, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Bailey. That's ADOPTBAILEY. And for gorgeous Jordan, you would go to bit.ly/adoptable Jordan. That's ADOPTABLEJORDAN. And I'm hoping that they're going to find their forever home, and our event is going to help them and help CDCK save another life. As thank you so much, Sharon, for fostering them and for providing them temporary shelter and your beautiful home while they are looking for their forever one. Thank you so much for being with us today and for participating and for showcasing these two gorgeous kitties. And next we have Palmer with Catherine.
Hi, this is Palmer. If anyone doesn't know what a churro is, this is what a churro is. He was sleeping on the laptop before it was his turn, and oops, now that it's his turn, I'm having to engage him with a churro.
Yes.
So look at the camera bombs. Palmer is quite a character. He has no teeth. When he arrived, he had some severe dental disease, but now that he has no teeth, that's totally cured. And it does mean that sometimes his tongue will flap outside of his mouth. And here, we're going to position him back a little bit so you can see him. He always wants to be in your business, which is like, he's very involved. There's never a time when I work from home. Sometimes there's never a time when he's like not up here with me and the laptop. He is, let's see what else. When I first picked him up, he immediately exposed his belly to me and got working on winning me over, because I think in Palmer's mind, humans are his staff. And Tibby, my resident cat, is also his staff / warming companion. He goes to Tibby for warmth, but he is very affectionate and in a demanding, sort of endearing way. Let's see. And now that he's been without his teeth for about a month and he's feeling great, he loves food. He eats a lot and is like, he wants to know what I'm eating. He always wants to smell human food. He's decided that he likes oatmeal. He's decided he likes oatmeal and crackers and vegan cheese and a bunch of other things. He just wants the option to eat it. And yeah, he's super into it.
Wow, well, what type of home do you think he would thrive in?
I think that he would do best. Palmer here. He would probably do best on his own. At first, when he arrived, he hissed at my resident cat Tibby, and then Tibby is very docile, and Tibby eventually won him over. So it could be that he just needed to learn how to engage with another cat in a positive way, because now he always cuddle puddles with Tibby. He's always, sort of tagging along with Tibby. So he's learned to appreciate Tibby, but at first I was definitely like, oh, he needs to be an only cat. He does like, I'm on the days when I'm away, I think when I come back, he is like, where have you been? Immediately feed me, blah, 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 blah. But in a sweet way. He's very into our routine in the morning. When he gets fed, he knows exactly, like he comes and goes down and positions himself to where he's waiting. And once I've prepared it, or he feels like I'm making enough headway, he goes over to bird watch and then make sure I feed the birds so that they're around for him to watch. And he keeps me on schedule, but in a very sweet way.
And he looks like he's enjoying his treat so much. And he looks like he's going to make a wonderful companion and a wonderful friend to whoever decides to adopt him. And I truly hope that we're going to be able to find a beautiful home for him today. For those of you who are watching us, help Keenan find a beautiful home, forever home.
This is Palmer.
I'm so sorry, Palmer. I apologize for that. Help Palmer find a beautiful home. And thank you so much, Catherine, for bringing him, for taking care of him, and for fostering him, and for participating in our event today. And for those of you who are interested in adopting Palmer, that would be the link you would go to would be bit.ly/adoptable Palmer. That's ADOPTABLEPALMER. Thank you so much. And next, we're going to go to Keenan and Aaron. Are you with us today? I don't see in the list, so we are going to go to Rebecca and Garth and Cassandra.
Hi, let me turn this around.
Click on the picture.
Welcome.
Yeah.
I just point it here.
Sorry.
Technical difficulties. Okay, so this is Cassandra. And she is very sweet and loving, as you can see. So she is 6 months old, and she is fixed, and she's also very playful. She was born, she and her brother, Garth, and let me see, sorry. This is Garth. As you can see, he's ready to go. He's playing in the travel box. But they were both born to FIV positive mother. And so they need to be tested again, but likely they are not themselves. They have been alone with us. Sorry, I really can't work this camera this way. All right, no way to switch it around. Okay, so I can't see what you guys are seeing, unfortunately. Here, can you hold this for a second?
I'm able to see the room, and I'm able to see.
Yeah, it's just that the camera doesn't flip.
All right, so here's Garth. Get your finger out of the way. Here's Garth. And he is very sweet as well. He likes his toys, as does Cassandra. They are shy cats. It took them a while to warm up, about 2 weeks to warm up to me. I'm their primary caretaker. And they're still working on warming up to Will. Although, as you can see, they're getting very close to him. He has the camera and they're curious and jumping, about ready to jump up on him. So it took them a little bit longer to get used to him. I think in terms of homes, they would likely do better in a home maybe that's a bit quieter. And they're fine on their own. They like to play together, but they are a bit shy. So Garth is a bit more serious in personality. He loves to play. He's very serious about his mice. And he's the one that will call for and keep me on schedule for mealtime and reminders. And Cassandra's a little clown. She is a love bug. She loves to cuddle. And oh, beautiful Garth. And she comes up and wraps her arms around your neck and will cuddle you hard.
What a beautiful cat. Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. And so you're saying they're fine to be adopted either together or on their own. Each one would do fine on their own as well.
Yes, just a more of a quiet home. And I've got Basket of Cassandra. She's the clown.
Do they have any preferences that they like, or?
They like all food. I give them just a bit of wet in the morning and evening, and then they have dry food. But they're very easygoing. And even though they're shy, if you like pick them up, they don't hiss or bite or scratch. They become passive. So even if they're shy and hiding from you, you see.
Yes. And how long did it take them to get adjusted to your home?
Oh, about a month.
Okay.
To really get adjusted, but they were fine after a week or two.
They left the room after about a month.
Oh, was it a month?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, they were really skinny and
Yeah, they plumped up.
Undernourished.
afraid when they got here.
I see.
So it might not
take as long for the second round. We were their first home, so.
Of course, well, now that they adjusted to kindness and they know they're not going to get hurt anymore, they feel safe and they feel secure and they look absolutely beautiful. And that's thanks to you guys for taking such good care of them and for helping CVCK save 2 beautiful lives. And I'm hoping as a result of this event, we're going to be able to find them forever homes to these 2 beautiful cats, whether individually or together. But we hope that you guys are watching us and, you know, looking at them and thinking, I want one of those for myself. And I'm going to go to our website and apply. And if you're interested in adopting Garth, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Garth. That's ADOPTGARTH. Or for Cassandra, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Cassandra. That's ADOPTCASSANDRA. And one of these cats is going to join your beautiful home. Thank you so much for bringing them today. Thank you for taking such good care of them. And thank you for participating in the event today and showcasing these beautiful cats. And thank you, Garth and Cassandra, for being movie stars. And next, we're going to Macy and Adele. Are you with us?
Yes, we are here. Let me show you little Maisie. She's taking a little rest right here on the chair. Maisie is hold on, make sure. She is a 9-month-old calico tabby. She has really pink little toes. She has kind of a unique fur pattern. One of her front legs is orange and one is gray. And then she has like very white fur on her front legs and on her chest here. She's very sweet. She's little, but she has a big purr and a lot of energy. Let's see here. She has no medical issues that we are aware of. She really likes other cats. She was here with 2 other kittens at first. They both got adopted. Now she's been hanging out with our resident cats, and she's done pretty well with them. She really likes wrestling with like a cat buddy if there's a willing participant. We also have a dog, and she started to like approach the dog and kind of try and play with her, but she's still fearful, you can tell, but she's brave, you know, she goes up to her. Let's see, she really likes toys. She likes the kicker toys, like chasing balls, wands, hitting the rollerball toys, like pretty much any kind of toy. She really likes if you throw a toy and she can chase it. She'll carry like the toy around in her mouth and meow, which is pretty cute. We might be able to rile her up and get her to play a little bit here. Come here, Maze.
How long have you had Macy?
She's been with us for a couple months now, since mid-November.
And what does
Let's see.
the period look like?
Per typical day.
Yeah, her typical day, and how did she adjust to your household? How long did it take?
So she was with two other kittens at first, and they were all like pretty, pretty playful, pretty energetic. So the adjustment didn't take too long. She was definitely a little more shy at first than the other two kittens. But she, she wasn't hiding or anything like that. Like she was sort of, they were all out and about and playing together, separated from the other animals at first. So it didn't take too long. Probably I would say like about after a month, when the first kitten got adopted and it was just two, like she started to sit on our laps more and be more affectionate. And now she's gotten to the point where she comes and wants to like sleep in bed with us and wants to, sit next to the other cats. So after a little bit of time, I think she tends to adjust pretty well. She does still have the kitten energy. So it would probably be good for her to be with another cat, or at least have a lot of toys and, humans that are willing to play with her a lot, because she does still have that kitten energy and she'll chase toys and climb. And she really does like to wrestle with another cat if there's somebody that's willing to wrestle with her. She also really likes bird watching. So like her typical day is like she'll wake up, we'll give some wet food and she'll eat some breakfast. She eats both like wet and dry kitten food. She'll do some playing. She likes to go sit by the window and watch birds outside. Take a nap. She likes to climb up the cat tree and like sleep up on the perch. She'll come and sit on your lap. Like if you're watching a movie with like a blanket, or if you're laying in bed, like she'll usually come up and visit with you. Like she's a kind of cat that we can pick her up and bring her over to us, but then, if she doesn't want to be there, she'll get down. She kind of does it on her own terms, but she does like to come and, snuggle and sit in laps on her own terms. Let's see.
And would you say that she would do well in both type of environments, with other cats or by herself?
I think so. I mean, I do think that she'd be happier with another cat, but since she was kind of shy at first and like she can play well by herself, she might be okay by herself. But I do find that she seems to be happier when she gets to be around the other cats. Like I have two adult cats, and she just loves to follow them around and wants to sit with them and play with them and just, spend time with them. So I do think she really enjoys other cats, but she might be okay on her own, with lots of toys and, lots of attention.
Well, she's absolutely beautiful. She is gorgeous, and she's so playful, and she looks like she's being on camera too.
Hey, Maze. What are you doing? Oh, she has a very loud purr too. I don't know if I said that, but she's a little cat, but she's got this really loud purr. And once you start petting her, like her motor starts going, and it's really cute because she's so tiny, but this big purr comes out.
Well, she has to make herself heard. The world, I'm here. I'm tiny, but I'm still here. So, well, yeah. I'm really hoping that we're going to find her a forever home, because she definitely deserves one. And yes. Thank you, Adele, for fostering her and for taking such good care of her, and for helping CBCK save another beautiful cat's life. And if you're watching us and you're interested in adopting Macy, you would go to bit.ly/adopt Macy. That's ADOPT MAESIE. And you would be able to fill out an application to apply for this beautiful, gorgeous little girl. Thank you so much for being with us today and for participating in an event and for showing her. And
thank you.
And next we have Junebug, Tristan with Kristen. Hi, Kristen.
Hi, and actually Tristan was adopted last night. So it is Junebug and 4 kittens from Puerto Rico.
Oh my God.
So this is Junebug, and she is a tripod. She only has 1 back leg, but that definitely doesn't stop her from anything. She runs around faster than most of the other cats I've had. And she's just under a year old. She's very playful, pretty easygoing. She's liked most of the cats she's been fostered with. There was one she wasn't a big fan of and she hid from, but she's liked most of them. And she would just need a little introduction, week probably before she got really comfortable with a resident cat. But she would be fine as a solo. And I think she'd be fine if she had a kitty buddy. But like I said, she is just under a year old, and we don't know what happened to her leg. She was found by the shelter with a broken leg and had amputated, but she doesn't seem to notice. Huh.
Gosh. Wow, she's beautiful, and she sounds like she went through a lot. But
Yeah.
it doesn't look like she's affected by it at all.
No, she is very playful and energetic, and she greets me by the door every time I come home. And she's getting used to being held, and she actually kind of likes it now. She likes me to pick her up and hug her for a little while. And how about they don't want to see the top of your head? Oh, there we go. Sometimes her belly is, okay, and other times it is a trap. So you never know which one she's going to want, if she's going to want to play with the belly or not. But,
she's beautiful. And how long have you had her?
she's been with me about 2 months now.
Okay.
So yeah, and she loves every type of toy, every type of food, every type of treat. She's pretty easygoing when it comes to all of that. And she likes to sleep on my legs at night. And she's really good, and she doesn't wake me up for breakfast, which I appreciate. But as soon as she hears me moving, she's like, okay, now you can feed me.
Well, she feels right at home.
I think so.
She feels safe and secure, and thank you for taking such good care of her.
And the other kittens I have,
Okay.
they're not on the website yet, but they should be. And of course, it's nap time right now. So this is 3 of them. This one right here is Leo. He's super playful. They got a little tired waiting for their turn on camera, but this is Leo. He's about 3 months old. And this little one in the middle here is Lexi. Her favorite thing to do is sleep. But she's a little more shy. She would probably be best with a confident cat friend. And over here, the Twerty, this is Luna. Luna has taken, they arrived 7 days ago. Luna, today is probably the first day she's been okay with me petting her.
Okay.
So she definitely needs a confident cat buddy. Today she's okay with me, but I was scary up until today. So, but she's quickly turned a leaf.
Wow, they're beautiful. Oh my gosh. And they look so peaceful there sleeping. And they arrived just 7 days ago. That's incredible.
And this is the 4th one. This is Loki. Loki is super cuddly and affectionate and outgoing and apparently sneezy at the moment. But he's probably the most independent of the 4.
Okay. Well, they feel right at home.
Yeah.
It looks like it, like they're very comfortable. And they're all available for adoption, even though we may not have the direct link to the 4 kitties from Puerto Rico. For them, if you're interested in adopting them, you would be able to go to citydogsrescuedc.org and find information on them. But for Junebug, we do have a separate link, which would be bit.ly/adoptable Junebug. That's ADOPTABLEJUNEBUG. And she deserves a beautiful home after everything she's been through. And she has a wonderful foster home right now, but she is looking to become your forever friend. So if you're looking and watching us, give this kitten a chance, because she definitely deserves it. And yeah, she deserves a forever home. And the kittens from Puerto Rico, CDCK does it again and brings cats here to save more lives. And they're doing a wonderful job with our beautiful fosters. So help us, if you're watching us today, find forever homes for these beautiful cats. Kristen, thank you so much for showcasing all of them, for participating, and for taking such good care of them until they find their forever home.
All right. Thank you, Regina.
Thank you. And next we have Sue with a bunch of beautiful kitties. I'm not going to let you do all of them because you have quite a few. I'm going to let you do that.
Hi there. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? I don't hear anything.
Yes, can you?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to try to turn or switch camera. There it is. Okay. So I will say some of these cats have had applications since your email, Regina, but I'm just going to show everybody because, you know, applications fall through sometimes. This is Winter. Winter came here with her 7 little kittens who have all been adopted, and she is still here. And she is a little bit shy, but when it's just one-on-one, she's very cuddly and very, very soft. I'm trying to do this while I'm holding the iPad. So as you can see, she's a little bit, yeah, she can be a little bit nervous, but if you're patient with her, it pays off. These are my cats, so we'll ignore them. Bill, did you see Sugar? Oh no, she's upstairs. Okay, sorry about this. They're all over the house. The other ones up here are Star, and we have still 3 of Star's kittens are still here. Again, there have been a couple of applications coming in this week. This is Star. That's the mom. Whoops, there she is.
Hi, Star.
Very, very beautiful, tortie, super sweet, and just she's gentle. And her kids are Galaxy, who just woke up from a nap. He's the fluffy one. He's sort of fluffy compared to the other ones anyway. He's got a fluffy tail. And so he's sort of like medium hair fluffy. This one who's playing with my jacket is Milky Way. And then over here we have Moonlight.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
Yeah, so they're all sort of space themes. One of their brother just moved out this morning. Their brother Eclipse just left us this morning.
Wow.
So yeah, I mean, they're just, you know, your typical super adorable, very friendly, cuddly, playful kittens. And mom is pretty much the same, honestly. Like she sometimes wrestles with them and she likes to play with the toys and comes up for snuggles. In this room, I hope they're still here. Here's Sugar Magnolia, who also came here a couple months ago. She was pregnant and she had actually a really sad story. Like she went into early labor on the transport and ended up losing her entire litter. Yeah, it was horrible. And she actually even had to have surgery. I mean, she had to get neutered, obviously, but a couple of the babies were still in there. And I mean, she's completely fine and healthy after that, but it was just like such a sad little rescue story. But she's very affectionate and cuddly. And then the one guy who's running around here, here he is my teenager, Parsley. He came as a one of 4. There was a litter of 4. We had Chives and Basil. Sorry, it's hard to see him. He's like back behind the elliptical because Sugar Magnolia is going after him at the moment. Just, yeah, and that was another, I mean, he chirps, he sleeps with us in the bed. He's very, very just gentle, sweet cat. You know, he's energetic, right? But he's not like one of the like insane bounce off the ceiling kind of young cats that we've had here. He's more like, you know, I'll play with something, but he's, as my husband said, he's the politest. We had a bunch of cats around that age, about 4 to 6 months. And he was the polite one. He was the one who would like, you would know he was in the room before he was on your lap. Whereas like some of these other ones who are really fun, they just come flying in out of nowhere and like knock you off your feet. So he's not one of those. I'm sorry that he seems to have, oh, here, he's just being cute under here. Oops, there he is.
Like they're having a blast.
Yeah. Yeah. And yeah, man, it's amazing that nobody's napping in the middle of the afternoon right now. I heard the last person talking about how it was nap time. I'll go back in. I don't know if you have any questions about, you know, I'm sorry I haven't been able to listen because we had somebody showed up unexpectedly. So
that's okay. I mean, all I could say is I think that's incredible that you're able to provide a foster home for all of them and saving these beautiful kittens after what they've been through, especially Sugar Magnolia's story is heartbreaking. But we do have all of them on the website available for adoption. These are any of them bonded? Like the Stars kitten?
No, I wouldn't say so. I mean, you know, they obviously like to play with each other and hang out, but the other two have been adopted, have gone separately into homes with other pets. And, you know, they're at the age now where they're okay to be adopted out. Yeah. So,
for those of you who are watching us, you have quite a pick of cats to choose from here. If you're interested in adopting any of them, I will provide a number of links. We have links for all of them. For beautiful parsley, you would go to bit.ly/adopt_parsley. I'm not going to spell that because and then we have bit.ly for adoptable sugar magnolia. Then we have bit.ly/adoptable winter, and then bit.ly/adopt star, and bit.ly/stars kittens. If you are interested in adopting any of these gorgeous, beautiful cats, make you bestest friends for life as long as they're with you. And we hope that, you know, with your help for watching us today, you will be able to help us find their forever homes and save these beautiful who've been through so much. And we have our wonderful foster Sue, who is fostering them and giving them a temporary home. Thank you so much for helping CDK. And
thanks for hosting.
our event is coming to an end. And thank you so much. Dear fosters, please turn on your cameras. Feel free to turn on your cameras for one last show before we end our event. To show you beautiful kitties. Thank you so much for being with us today, for showing them, for taking care of them, and for helping CDCK been on this mission for a very long time now. Thank you those who joined us for watching us today. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the chat on YouTube or Facebook. And thank you very much again. And take care until the next live event. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Regina.